Alright, so I'm gonna start vlogging, but one, I need a tripod stand to hold up my phone. I did have one that I got from Amazon for like $13, but the part that actually like holds the phone in place, somehow the spring broke in that, and I was kind of frustrated. So I may have to order another one off of Amazon. But right now I am headed into the store because I need to get one of those I don't know what it's called. The thing that like you stick to your window or your dashboard, and then you can set your phone in, so that way you're pretty much hands-free. You don't have to hold it. I honestly don't know what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's hands-free something. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go inside, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to find something. Okay, now that I have installed the mounts in my car, now we can go ahead and get this show on the road. So I actually work night shift. So what that means, if you don't know what that means, it means that even though I have to get up in the morning and I still got to get my kids ready for school, drop them off at school and things like that, I pretty much have to have all of my errands run by, what time is it? It says it's like 8:54, 8:55 right now in the morning. So I need to have all of my errands done by about 10:30 this morning so I can get home, get some sleep before I have to go in, because I work 12-hour shifts. So I got a few things that I need to do. First thing I'm going to do, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Yeah, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get my car washed, because this is actually a new car. It's a used car, but it's new to me. And I am just gonna go ahead and go get it washed. And then I need to go get my eyebrows done. I don't know if you can see, but as you can see, like, my eyebrows are crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and go get all of that done, and then once I am done with all of that, I'm probably gonna go home. Well, no, I have to drop some stuff off to the daycare because my mom is picking up both of my kids today. Because I have to work tonight, so she's gonna take them. So that means I gotta drop some stuff off at the daycare, so that way when she picks my daughter up, she'll have everything that she needs. All right, ready to go. Let's get out of here. Okay, so while I'm driving, I figured I would just do a quick get to know me. Since I'll be starting this channel, and I really want to upload on a regular basis, because honestly, like, YouTubers say all the time, they're like, oh, don't get into YouTube if you plan on making money. Even though, of course, like, I do want to make money from YouTube eventually, honestly, I just want to find a hobby, and I really think that YouTube could be that hobby for me. Plus, my 8-year-old daughter, she is so big into YouTube right now. She watches Sav and Cole. She watches Sis vs. Bro. And I honestly like both channels. They're both wholesome family channels. So because of that, I'm actually going to create her own YouTube page, where she can do like little things, like if she wants to make slime or whatever. But anyways, this channel primarily is going to be based around just vlogging my everyday life, what I have to do on a daily basis, and then other things like DIYs if I come across any. So anyway, a quick get to know me. So I am, did you see the phone shake? I am a single mom. I have 2 gorgeous girls. I have an 8-year-old, she just turned 8, and then I have a 2-year-old, and she also just turned 2. Their birthdays are literally 7 days apart, so that's a lot, especially like when I get paid every other week. But anyway, so I am currently in school. I am finishing my bachelor's degree. I am getting my bachelor's in emergency response management. What else can I tell you about me? I am 28. Before the videos before I start making videos on a regular basis, I just want to go ahead and get it out of the way. I am mixed, because you'll see my hair in different styles and you'll be like, whoa, her hair is crazy today. I am mixed with black and white. My mom is half black and half white, and my dad is white. So that makes me 25% black and 75% white, just to clear that up. So yes, although I do look white, I do have some black features, my hair primarily being the main feature that most people notice about me, because I don't have the typical what they would consider like white girl hair. I do have more coarse hair. I do have to go to a black salon to get my hair done, because, not stating that, you know, going to another salon they wouldn't be able to do my hair. It's just I personally feel more comfortable going to a black salon because they know how to deal with my hair, and I'm all natural. I went natural about 5 years ago, so I have no chemicals in my hair. So that is just a task all on its own. Let's see, what else can I tell you? I graduated high school in 2009. As soon as I graduated high school, I went off to the Army. I became a combat medic. About a year being into the Army, I actually got pregnant. And the person I was with at the time, I decided that I was going to get out of the service, to have a family with them, but things just didn't work out that way, which is fine, you know. So I did get out of the Army after only being in for a couple of years. I don't regret it. I mean, I don't regret being in the military. I regret leaving when I did. I wish I would have stayed in. All of my sergeants told me, they're like, Cassidy, you stay in. You're gonna, you know, you're really gonna hate yourself if you don't stay in. Of course, I didn't listen to them, and I regret it because, yeah. But you live and you learn. What else? So I currently live in Indianapolis, Indiana. Like I said, I do work nights. I work for a trucking company right now. It's not like this is going to be my career position. It may turn into a career, but right now I just don't see my career being with this company. I've been there for about a year and a half, a little over a year and a half. Basically, all I do is, it's called customer relations analyst. It's just a long word for saying, at nights I deal with customer service. So yeah, anybody that sends in emails, if they're looking for stuff, I email them back or I answer their calls, which we hardly ever get any calls at night. What else? So my parents are divorced. I love both my mom and my dad, and I actually gained another mom. My dad remarried, and even though she's my stepmom, you know, I hate using that term. I use it when I'm talking to people to try to explain the situation, but she really is just my other mom. Like, she loves my kids just as much as my mom does. You know, I talk to her on a regular basis. I do have two stepsisters, I have three sisters total. Two of them are stepsisters, obviously, from my stepmom. And then one of them is my half-sister. My dad had a daughter before he got married to my mom. He was married to my older sister's mom. So I actually have three sisters. My dad and stepmom actually live in North Carolina. So I do not see them all the time. I will take vacations out there to see them, which is a lot of fun. When I take you guys with me on a vlog out there, I'll totally have to censor a lot of things just because we're really I don't want to say carefree, but we are we have a lot of fun when we're with each other. Let's see, what else can I tell you about me before I get to the car wash? Honestly, I think that's really it. I know. Okay, so a couple years ago, for anybody out there that's going to college, I don't know how you chose a major. You know, some people are just lucky. They know right away what they want to be in life. They know what they want to go to school for, you know, all of those things. Especially like if you want to be a doctor, or police officer or something like that. You just know, and you do it, which is great. Me, I swear, if the wind blows the other direction, I will change my degree field just as quick. So a couple of years ago, I honestly did not know what I wanted to go to school for. And I got a letter in the mail, like not even a letter. It was just like a, kind of like a flyer. And it's called the Chef's Academy. They're no longer here. Ironically, they only have 2 locations. One was in Indianapolis and the other is in North Carolina where my dad lives. The one in Indianapolis is no longer here, but it was called the Chef's Academy. And it sucks because apparently they mismanaged money or something and they had to close down, which sucks because it was a really great school. Anyway, so I went to the Chef's Academy and I didn't do typical culinary. I wanted to do pastry. So I went to school to be a pastry chef. And I pretty much finished my degree. I did all of my baking classes, which was a lot. I did most of my book classes, which most people don't understand that when you go to get your associate's degree in pastry or culinary, you actually have to take book classes as well. And I don't mean book classes for like cooking. I mean, you have to take math, you have to take science, you have to take English, you have to take, what is it called? Communications. You have to take, legit college classes. It's not just, go in the kitchen and cook. So anyway, so I got a little flyer in the mail and it said, come check out the Chef's Academy. And I was riding with my mom and our neighbor was along with us. I said, hey mom, do you mind if we stop by and just check this out really quick? And I'm one of those people where, if I see something that I want, not really something I want, if it's a major decision, so buying a car, signing up for classes for college, depending on what college you want to go to, I am huge on if I have an initial gut instinct of, yes, I want to go, I go. I don't wait. I don't mull it over. I don't go home and think about it. I legit went up to the Chef's Academy with my mom and our neighbor. And I went to the admissions office and said, hey, I just want to see what you guys are about. I talked to somebody literally 2 hours after I went to the Chef's Academy and talked to the admissions department, talked to financial aid. I had my classes set. I was going to start classes literally a month or 2 later. I had my books that were being mailed to me, and I already had my uniform because obviously we had to wear a chef's uniform. So I went in that day not anticipating on signing up for classes. I just wanted to know what they were about, and I left with a full course load. That's just the type of person I am. I did the same thing for the college I'm at now. I went in one day, I said, hey, I just want to know what you guys are about. And they told me, I looked at the course catalog, I said, I want to do that degree right there. That's what I want to do. And they's like, okay. And I was signed up, and literally 3 weeks later, I was taking my first class. I'm just super big on, if my gut tells me yes, then I do it. Not that way in relationships. I tend to ignore my gut instinct, which has never played well for me. But pretty much everything else in my life, if I have that initial instinct of I want to do it, I'm going to go out and do it. And nobody's going to stand in my way. I make that decision right away, and that's it. So I did not finish 2 classes. I had 2 classes. One was an externship. So for 10 weeks, I needed to work in a bakery. And then another one was just, what was it? It wasn't an English class. Maybe it was an English class. I can't remember. It was some class, but it was another book class. And I had 2 classes left. And I went for a full year, which I pretty much had all the credits that I needed for an associate's. As crazy as it sounds, it was an adult program. So we were like expedited through. But the next year, because I started in January, that next January I was supposed to finalize these 2 classes, but I had a full-time job. I was a full-time mom, and honestly I just was not disciplined enough, and I was over it. I was so over school. I was done. I was exhausted, and I left. I never went back. And then the school closed, so I couldn't finish my other 2 classes, so I was really bummed about that. So I tell people that I do have my degree in pastry because technically I was only 1 book class away from getting the degree. And I actually took that class at my college that I'm at now, but but I couldn't go back and get the degree because they closed. So I am a pastry chef. Well, I went to school for it. And I'll be finishing my bachelor's this year. I think that's it. Oh, so my oldest daughter, her name is Madison, and she's 8. She is in 3rd grade. And then my youngest, she is 2, and her name is Madeline, and she is in daycare. And in hindsight, I did not think about how difficult that was going to be for the names. Honestly, I thought it was going to be so cute to have Madison and Madeline. And honestly, I want one more kid, and I would like to have a son so I could name him Maddox, so they would all have, you know, Madison, Madeline, Maddox. Everybody was like, Kayla, that's a dumb idea, don't do it, you know, that's way too close to each other. I'm like, whatever, it's gonna be cute. And like now I'm like, ugh, I should not have done that, because now I'm struggling with, I always get their names confused, and so does everybody else in my family. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here because I'm at the car wash. I'm gonna go through it, and I will see you guys later when I go get my eyebrows done. Bye. Hey guys, so I got my eyebrows done. Obviously you can see like it is super red around my eyebrows. We're gonna see what happens. As soon as I get home, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face again. I wash my face usually I want to say like once a day, because I'm really nervous to overuse the product, but I'm starting to use it twice a day, like before I go to work and then after I get off work, which is a 12-hour shift. But I'm gonna go ahead and wash it again as soon as I get home, because like I said earlier, I tend to break out from wax like around my eyebrows. It looks really bad. So hopefully, I'm hoping that my skincare routine will allow my eyebrows to not break out, because I'll actually like be cleaning the pores from like all the wax and all the residue that may have been left over. So we'll see. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really scared because again, my eyebrows usually do break out, so that sucks. Anyway, so I'm gonna go, well, I'm not ending it just yet. I am headed home. I'm actually gonna stop and get something to eat. I thought I was gonna do a mukbang, but because I'm just now starting the YouTube, I actually don't have like the tripod stand. I was gonna buy it today when I was at the store, but the tripod stands that they were selling were like $30, and I'm like, oh, that's ridiculous. I can get a tripod stand off of Amazon for like $12, $13 or whatever. I'm not doing that. That's insane. I'm not spending almost more than twice as much for pretty much the same tripod stand. That's ridiculous. So I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna go get lunch because I am I'm so hungry. I don't know what I'm going to eat though. I already had wings. I had pizza last night with my kids. I don't know what I want. I wonder if this Jamaican place is open. If this Jamaican place is open, I'm probably gonna get the Jamaican food. I'm not even gonna lie. I think they only. I could get fish from my family fish market though. I think this Jamaican place is closed. Somebody told me like 2 years ago that they were closing, but like their name is still like on the placard or whatever for the strip mall. So I don't know if that's just the owner of the strip mall. They didn't take it down. But if you live in Indianapolis, there's really not that many Jamaican places. Like I said, like I'm used to the East Coast where you could pretty much walk down the street and you would run into Jamaican, Caribbean, Italian, you know, like you're running into all of these places. And oh my gosh, it's still here. I don't know who told me that it closed. Do you know for like 2 years I have not come here because somebody literally told me that this place closed. They told me if I knew this person, like I would so want to smack them right now. I listened to whoever said that they were closing this place. Like I have been wanting Jamaican beef patties for so long, and they sell them here and they sell them frozen. Anyway, if you're from Indianapolis, there's a place over off of, what is this, 52nd and Allisonville Road, and it's called Patties of Jamaica. And it's so funny because the owner, he's actually Asian, but he was born and raised in Jamaica. So when you see him, you expect him to have an Asian, I want to say dialect. I don't think that that's the proper term to use. But anyway, you just don't expect him to sound how he sounds. And then when you walk in, he straight up sounds like Bob Marley's little brother. And it's so funny because you just don't put the two together. But he cooks so good and he makes everything from scratch. Like it's not an open concept. Like there's a couple of seats in there, but where you check out, like you can see the kitchen right there because it's a really tiny place. It's like a little hole in the wall. So you can see everything that they make. They make everything from scratch. The patties, the stew, the rice. Oh my God, it's so good. I'm actually going to take you guys in here. I'm going to take you guys in here so that way you can see what I'm talking about because this place is so good. Like it's insanely good. That's if he lets me record. Because I didn't even ask if I could record my eyebrows because my eyebrows look that disgusting. I was not about to do a close-up of my eyebrows. So, I'm going to see if they'll let me record. If they do, I'm going to go ahead and walk in there and show you guys everything. And then that'll be the end of the vlog because it's been a long morning. And I told you guys I was going to be done by 10:30 this morning. And it is exactly 10:30 on the dot. And I need to get home. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys in here, show you around, and then I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.